Hey y'all, I'm back. So I told y'all the other day, right?
I love you!
I love you too.
Get the bag!
You know what? Today marks 5 years, 263 days of my ketogenic journey. We're gonna get into my life. Will you stop talking? What?
Use Google.
Yes, I used Google. Just hush. Hey, you guys. It's your favorite little keto goofball diamond. And today marks 5 years, 263 days of my ketogenic journey. We're going to get into weight loss, insanity, and everything else in between.
I'm the insanity.
He's not lying. We're also going to get into how this weekend worked out. So don't forget to like. Will you stop talking?
I'm high.
You are not.
I am too. I'm way up off the floor on the bed.
Yeah, I know the bed's up off the floor. Welcome to my insane, beautiful, wonderful life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave. Apparently, Mr. Keto Diamond style tonight.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll go put duct tape over his mouth. It'll take him forever to get it off that big old beard and mustache he's got. All right, Keto Diamond style. So I told you guys the other day, if you don't see me for a few days, it's probably because I'm not doing very good and I don't have a lot to report. But I also said sometimes I'm just really busy. Luckily this time it was that I'm really busy. Kind of. I don't know if it's lucky or not. So for those of you who don't know, we are trying to start a reselling business after I've been laid off. I am looking for work and I'm hoping my company calls me back. But in event that it's a more difficult process, backup plan, right? Gotta have some kind of backup plan. You see how bad my nails are? If you guys know me, this is not a normal situation, which means I have been that busy. I've even broke two and haven't fixed the rest. I haven't painted. It's a whole thing. But if you know me, and you know that's not how my nails look like ever. Which means that I've got to deal with that probably tomorrow, I hope. They look horrible. So this little business venture we're trying to start is full of pitfalls. Small things, no brainers, but you don't really think about them like that. All right, so specifically, the first time we went to a flea market was this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, Corey went with me. My husband had to work. I don't know if I just said that or not, but anyway, Corey went with me, which is my daughter, for those of you who don't know. Well, I'd like to say it went wonderful, but it did not. So Saturday, we got up super, super early, and we drove out there, and we had packed her vehicle up because she's got a little bit of a bigger vehicle, although I think most of it now would fit in my Mini Cooper. But anyway, drove up there. Very confusing process, and apparently we aren't privy to the changes because we were new on the week of all the changes. So we were getting used to everything with everybody that's been coming for years. That's, I guess, a good thing, but I was very confused. And we got stuck in this area. See, this place has like 8 big buildings, and then they've got this big covered section. And then all around it's like a parking lot, but they've turned some parts of the parking lot and the field beyond the parking lot into more selling places. You know, they threw some tables out there. We had to lay at the end. Like, literally, there was only 3 tables behind us, and there's probably thousands upon thousands of people here. So we're like the 3rd table from the end, which means most people were too tired to get there, to be honest with you, after walking all that area. And then, to get there, there's like this little, they had to build a bridge, because there's this creek mud hole thing. And we were beyond the creek mud hole thing, And all around the bridge was mud. And nobody was wanting to step in that. So the first day we made $65, which still way in the red. So not made anything, just getting our feet wet, figuring things out. It had rained the night before, y'all. It had rained the night before. And I didn't really think about it like that. Like the wooden tables were going to be damp and gooey and sodden. So everything we set out got wet on the bottom. We had some stuffed animals, a few, and they were getting wet. And anything in a box, of course, was getting messed up. So day 2, we got a little bit better of a section. A little bit. It was at least not beyond the bridge, but it was right before the bridge. So still close to the end of the place, but before the mud hole bridge. But near the outhouse. It's fantastic. But at least it wasn't a horror walk to the outhouse. So anyway, they had indoor bathrooms, but they way in the buildings, and by way in the buildings, probably half a mile, or it feels like it anyway. But the next day we got smart. We brought tablecloths, plastic ones. Didn't really help because it rained. Wasn't supposed to rain, but it did, on and off, and sprinkles, and everybody's kind of like packing up, unpacking, packing up, unpacking. We're putting away things that could get ruined and then bringing them back out. It's like, my first weekend did not go very well. Now, the second day did go better financially, but it was still in the red. A lot in the red. Whole lot in the red. So, but you got to have stuff, otherwise you can't sell it. So, and then I find it very, very interesting. Oh, by the way, I bought some tarps, so next time it wants to do that on and off rain thing, we can just lay tarps over everything, wait for it to stop raining, take tarps back off. Gently. But I also find it interesting that before the place opens and during it being open, other vendors walk around to see what you got and try to get it. So and then they sell it for a hell of a lot more than what you were going to sell it for. And you're like, wait, what? But yeah, that happens a lot. And I mean, I get it. That's okay. If you can find something you can flip and make a deal on, that's cool. But dude, you came and get the best stuff real cheap and sell it for much more expensive. It's okay. But I just thought it was weird and interesting. And then there are people who will come around and want your stuff pretty much for free and try to force you to take the money. This lady, Corey, had 2 sterling silver bracelets, really nice ones. She still has them, by the way, because anyway, she wanted $5 a piece for them. Not even much, right? So the lady says $4. Corey's like, okay, I can do 4. She wanted both of them for $4. It took a very long time of writing down 4 plus 4 equals 8 before she's like, oh, come on now. But anyway, she was trying to shove the $4 in Corey's hands and take both bracelets. And I was like, that might work with somebody who's shy and timid. Neither of which is who I am at all. And I'm nice. I mean, you want to tell me a price is an acceptable price. That's all right. But that one woman, she came back 2 or 3 times over 2 or 3 days, over those 2 days. And I was like, no, what are you doing? Stop. I've never kind of encountered anything like that before from somebody who's sober. So I was just a little taken aback by it. And I kind of wanted to run her off, but I'm not sure you're allowed to. But yeah, it was just, and she tried to shove money in my hands for all the earrings I had there. It's like, no, my dear, no. It would be okay if it was an acceptable amount, but it was not. And I didn't really have that many there, but I was like, what are you doing? It was very forced and intentional. And I was shocked by it. I've never experienced anything like that. But all in all, it was a new experience. It was fun to have the new experience. Not so fun, packing and unpacking, packing and unpacking. And me and hubby messed up. Because we bought things. Here's the thing. Everything I took was from my home. things that I already owned, oh, those sold easy. People wanted that. Like my pocketbooks, they were flying. Okay, I've sold more pocketbooks than anything else, which is lucky because I got a ton of them. Hun, I'm not even joking. I've got a lot of them. I love them, and I have a Goodwill store habit. So but they don't go for a lot of profit, but a little bit. Anyway, people try to make deals with you on those when you're already not making but like $1 or so. Well, no. So it's just an interesting process and a learning process, because all the stuff we bought to sell, things we thought people would like and want, they didn't care about it at all. I bought some hats for $1 a piece, but they're new, and I thought people would want them to cover things, because I got this thin blonde hair, and if I forget a hat and I'm gonna be outside for a long time, my scalp gets burnt. I ain't lying, it's blood red. If I forget my sunglasses, I'm like this the whole time. So I bought some sunglasses, and those sold like crazy. And the first day I wasn't too shocked because it was really bright outside, but the second day it was raining and gray. But yeah, I was like, so I bought some more sunglasses, new ones, but at a discount, so I could sell them for a decent little chunk. Still would be in the red, but still, I'm learning what people like, learning what people might use. Like I said, everything we bought that wasn't already ours. So I told my husband, everything I buy from now on is gonna be stuff that I wouldn't mind keeping. And one thing I bought tonight, you guys, you got to see this. It's beautiful. I paid $3 for it. It was in a box. It's gonna have to have a picture in it. You see this? It's worth $25. Of course, you go into flea markets, yard sales, you sell it for 10, 15 tops, or whatever you can get out of it. That makes you a little profit. But my daughter's like, no, Mama, you gonna keep that, and you're gonna get this specific picture printed up, put it in it. I was like, honey, I can't keep my profits. She handed me $3, what I paid for it, and said, no, you keep that. Pretend you never bought it. It's yours. And one day, she wants it passed down to her. That sucker's gorgeous. And I got some Majori in it already. But it's absolutely beautiful. But again, I can't keep my profits. I can't. But I've learned to buy things that I really, really like. That way, if somebody don't want them, I got them. And actually, it seems like the things I really like, they like. So it's interesting. Grab back. Sorry about that pit stop. So keto wise, this weekend I have been mostly keto. Keto, but today there was quite a bit of keto snacking because I found this place. I don't know what kind of place this is. I can't remember what it was called. It's like a discount store, but it was called a thrift store. It was really definitely thrifty, but I've never been in any place like this. It had a lot of new stuff that was marked down pretty drastically. We were happy, playing around, goofing off in there, and got the new grandbaby some stuff. He's gonna be so cute in it. I can't wait to show Destiny, but I also don't want to show her yet. I'm trying to build her a bag, like a gift bag kind of deal with new stuff for the baby. But anyway, found some great little deals with that. But yeah, they had a lot of keto stuff. A lot. We found this today, so it doesn't have anything to do with the other day, but I want to tell you about it. So I guess, in some places, keto products aren't going to sell. Might not be that many people in that area doing keto. Might also not be completely keto friendly, so people have tried them and just discontinued using them. I have no idea. But anyway, this place is chock full of that and so much else. My husband, if you know what the king size Reese cups are, they're like $1.79 now, or almost $2 in some places, and I've seen them for $2.19. So it's just 4 Reese cups, right? He was getting them for 50 cents a pack. 50 cents a pack. All right, now when I tell you they had the entire Primal line up there, which nobody should be shocked because some of them are nasty and they're way too expensive. So like $8 for jars. It's anywhere between $6 to $8 for some Primal ketchup or Primal steak sauce, Primal mayonnaise. 50 cents per jar. I don't like their primal stuff, but most of it. The only one I really like is like the primal steak sauce. But they also had Chosen Foods mayonnaise up there, which again is about $6 a jar. 50 cents a jar. Special ketchups, 50 cents a jar. Keto cereal, 50 cents a box. Y'all know that's like $5-6 by itself. Multiple kinds. They had other keto. They had keto candy bars that said keto on them. Look. I don't know what that was. But they had some, just all kinds of keto products and keto stuff. They had almond flour for like $1 a pack. A lot of stuff. Okay. So pretty much everything that stores locally would have a hard time selling, they donated to them and they sold it really cheap. By the way, that's not a new TV. That's a box. I don't know why. It's just there. I've got laundry back here. Because it's been such a busy weekend, or a couple weeks really, I told my husband today, I said, look, we need to go home. I mean, I know it's a little bit early. I know we still got some time that we could be looking for stuff, but honey, we ain't got no clean clothes. I got 2 sinks full of dirty dishes. Everything yesterday got rained on, so I need to take everything we had out of the boxes and dry it all off. I need to rearrange those boxes, repackage those boxes. First day I took way too much stuff with me that nobody even looked at. Some of the stuff never even got out of the vehicle. Yeah, so it was like a cluster bomb. It really was. But it's a learning process. Don't buy glass. Just don't buy glass. All that glass. I sold 1 coffee cup out of all of that glass. Most of it's glass. I'll be honest with you, most of it's glass. Nobody even looked at the little potty chair at all, so I'll figure it out. So nobody even asked about price or anything. We've got a few clocks that work and they're beautiful and they're actually antique and some of them are vintage. Nobody looked at them. So there's certain things we learned not to buy, or at least not to buy for a while. See how it goes, because you still got plenty of the other. But it's been a busy weekend, and I stay primarily keto, but there was a lot of pork skins snacking. There was a lot of country ham, sausage. These things, they're very salty. Now, there's nothing wrong with salt on keto, but when stuff has a whole heavy salt content, it will cause fluid retention. Now, that one day, you guys, I went down like 4.4 pounds overnight. One day, 4.4 pounds. So that was fantastic. I'm going to show you the weigh-ins. I did come up a little bit for the last 2 days, but again, it was sausage, country ham, pork skins. So it was the whole thing. But and bunless burgers. Y'all know me. Trying to think of what else. Just pretty much the basics. And today was keto snacking, but that's for tomorrow's weigh-in. I'm sure that affected me. I didn't eat too many of those things, but I tried a couple of them, which is generally not a good idea, but I want to try them. And if I can get them at 50 cents a piece, I'm going to try them. You bet your butt I'm going to try them, because I've been trying them for $7 a piece. So, it was nice to find that little place. And we are definitely going back there, not even just for keto stuff. Laundry pods, how much they cost? They had 100 laundry pods in Ziploc bags there for $5. That's 100 loads of clothes for $5. Hold on. Friday morning, 184. Today has to be a new day. This can't keep up. It's mostly fluid, but it could turn into not fluid. So I've got to make changes. I have to. Alright, I came to lunch with hubby. I got a double Whopper with cheese and I took the bun off. Alright, so for dinner, 2 sausage patties, 2 pieces of American cheese, 2 bubble yellow eggs that pop and run all over it. I also had a small handful of cashews and 3 cheese sticks, cheddar, today. Alright, so this is good. Kind of. Yesterday I was 184. Today, 179.6. So that's what? 4.4 pounds? that's how it should look. Alright, you guys, after a very long Saturday, I'm getting a double Whopper with cheese, add bacon. I'm going to peel the bun back. I am really starving. Sunday morning, 180.2. Alright, me and hubby went out to get dinner. I got a double baconator and a bun. I asked for a lettuce wrap, but this is what I got.
So. Well, I don't get no lettuce neither.
Monday morning, 181.8. I thought I'd just go ahead and share my weigh-ins with you while I was on the phone with Dad. But as you can see, that first day, 4.4 pounds, go. Like that. Came up a couple ounces the next day, a little bit more, but again, that's fine. And it's just standard procedure, doing different stuff, tearing down different muscles, working different ways, and eating a salty diet with a whole lot of liquid. A whole lot. I got sunburned. Sure did. First day I got sunburned. Second day I damn near froze to death. First day the sun beating down on me. It wasn't but like 70 degrees, but it was hot. The next day it was almost 70 degrees, but the wind was blowing and it was raining. And it was cold. I want to see what it's like to have a really good Sunday up there at a good parking place with, no rain and no crazy heat. I'd love to check it out, just to see what would happen. There's other places around. We might try to, hit some of them once in a while. I don't know how this is going to work out yet, but we're trying. I'm trying. He's with me on it, but he's at work on the weekends, So it's a little bit of a thing, but we're working through it. And keto, of course, has helped me be able to move around. I have unboxed and boxed, and we could have left the stuff in the vehicle, but like I said, from yesterday it's wet, and from the day before, a lot of it we didn't even need again. I didn't even want to take that with me again because it was pointless. So it's all back in the house now. All my clean laundry's over there. And I got more laundry to put away while they wash and dry and all that good stuff. So if you have any suggestions or helpful hints on this little business thingy I'm starting, I have put one thing on eBay and it did sell. And it was a New Kids on the Block magazine that I've had since I was a little girl. So I've got a bunch more of them. I'm going to try that again. And I got to mail that one out tomorrow. So that was cool. That was a cool experience. But eBay takes your money. If you sell something for $30, they take like $5 as a fee. And I'm like, I'm filing out on my taxes. Nope, that's your fee. I hope that's how it works anyway, because that ain't fair. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to dry all this crap off. So if you made it to this part of the video, word of the day is dry. Because I was not dry yesterday at all. My sunburn's going away. That's what the picture in the front of the, if it'll let me. The sunburn is the photo you see in the thumbnail. Alright, you guys. I'm tired. I got a lot of work to do still tonight. I've got to get all this stuff out and dry it off. And finish laundry. Dishes are washed. All but dinner dishes tonight. Corey cooked again. Yay. Love her. So, and she was a big help this weekend, so that was kind of cool. And she sold just a couple little things that she's had around her room, so it's helpful to her too. Alright, you guys. I guess I'm done tonight. If you need help with your ketogenic journey, my contact information is in the description below. And that's all I got for you. Much love, many prayers. Night, y'all.